I don't know how any of this works. You are
That
in
was
charge.
really scary for a sec.
You are in charge of all of these things. So
Why?
you're the electrician here, not me. I'm just.
I got an itchy nose right now.
Oh gosh,
Not
here we
gonna
go
lie.
again. Here we go
100
again.
sneezes for episode 100.
Episode 100. Hey, if you're here with us
Yay.
for episode 100, thank you.
How does it feel? It feels like we've done more than 100 episodes.
It does feel like we've been at this for a hot minute. I mean, I guess 100 is a hot minute, but
It's like 2 years, almost.
yeah, that's a lot.
But it has been more than 2 years because
Hey, thank you.
what?
We have a gifter badge.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know how TikTok works. Whatever that is. Thank you,
Thanks,
Chloe. Thank
Chloe.
you.
This is our 100th podcast episode.
We really appreciate that.
Here's the name. I'm just going to keep gesturing to this.
I don't
It's
know
in
what
the
that
sky.
means. Okay, but here's the thing. Episode 100, get on board because I've got a lot to talk about for a second. And
I'm on board.
We're just jumping
Do I need
into
to
it.
buckle in?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
This has been on my mind for several days now, and it's been driving me crazy. So, you know the saying, if a tree falls in the woods and no one hears it, does it make a sound?
Okay.
What is your interpretation of that? What are your thoughts on that? Because I am almost 30 years old, and I can tell you, I just now realized I've been interpreting that entirely wrong.
I don't think I ever have.
I've never had the opportunity to really talk about it to get to the point where I know that I'm not thinking about it in the correct way, and I thought about it for more than 5 seconds, and I realized, yeah. So what is your take on it? What's your answer to that, though? If a tree falls and no one hears it, does it make a sound?
I think it just means that what I think it means is that, like, just because no one witnessed it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
What do you mean? Elaborate, because my brain did not process that at all.
Like, just because.
Cozy173, do we ask questions? You absolutely
Please,
may.
if you want to join,
Yeah, please
I think
do.
we can do that.
No idea how it works. Also, jump into this conversation because this is something that I would like other people's opinions on. If a tree falls and no one hears it, does it make a sound? And just,
like if no one was there, it doesn't mean it didn't happen. That's how I take it.
okay. So the way
It's like
I
if
always
I told you, like, oh, this morning I looked in the mirror and all my teeth fell out, and you were like, that didn't happen.
like picture it didn't happen kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to process that in a different. Okay, my
We're
turn
gonna
now.
have to hold space for that one.
So my interpretation of it has always simply been, because I never thought about it for more than 5 seconds, to establish, hey, that's a stupid question, because just because nobody hears a sound doesn't mean all of a sudden the laws of physics turn off.
But what if they do?
100%. I'm entirely too analytical and too scientific.
I'm
No.
just kidding.
The
Is anything happening? What
There's
does
a
that
whole
say?
lot of
Invite?
things.
What does that say?
Do we? I don't know. Kira, Labubu. I don't know what Labubu is.
You don't know what a labubu is?
I don't know what a Labubu is.
Oh, here we go. Wow.
No,
Wow.
we'll
start
come back.
a conversation.
We'll circle back to that though, because this has
God.
actually been driving me crazy.
What does that say?
I don't know.
Followed you. Oh my God. Thanks. You didn't have to. Go follow this information if you want to see the podcast. Anywhere you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Music.
You might
YouTube.
need to move that because it's not, or maybe my phone's just really small.
Oh, I can move it.
Okay,
Sorry,
while you
guys.
move that, I gotta talk about this because it's
We're
gonna
still
drive
getting
me
started.
crazy.
You caught us at a bad time. Oh, my sister joined. Hi.
Literally been commenting that on random lives that just Labubu randomly.
I'm not
I love
sure
that.
what to do.
No idea. But
Should I pause it?
no, we're not gonna
But
pause
I
it
can't
because
move it.
okay, well, leave it. I have to talk about this. It's gonna drive me
Talk
crazy.
about it.
Well, then shut up. I promise we're actually really nice to each other, folks. Okay, so I always interpreted that question to say that if nobody hears a sound, then obviously the laws of physics turned off and the sound waves never were actually created. They didn't do anything. And the only time that can actually happen is if it's in a vacuum. Like if two asteroids collide in space, then obviously there's not going to be any sound waves being created because there's no air for those sound waves to travel through. Okay?
Uh-huh.
But the world is not a vacuum. There are air particles for the sound waves to function through. So that means that even if nobody is around to hear a sound, the sound waves are still being produced. So the way I interpreted that always was that no, sound waves aren't produced. And I'm like, that's just stupid. And I always just wrote off the question. It's just like anybody who has to think about that for more than 5 seconds and establish that no, that's not a thing is dumb. I actually thought about it for more than 5 seconds though. And I realized it's less about if a tree makes a sound and more what constitutes as sound. Because is the act of it being heard what categorizes it as sound? Or is it just waves that they're not received by anything and therefore they're not classified as sound until it hits ears? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so it's more like, is sound only sound when it's heard?
To be heard.
Is
No.
the act of it being heard what classifies it in sound?
I think no.
I would argue yes.
Why?
Because is this making a sound?
Yeah. Technically, yeah.
No. Do you hear it though?
No.
Okay, so we would classify that as silence. There is no sound coming
No,
from this.
I'm saying the opposite. I think the opposite. Because I think even though I didn't hear it, I do think that it makes a sound.
But we say that it would be silent though. This is a silent action. In layman's terms and just like a general conversation, that is silent.
So maybe then we're talking about an absence rather than the actual sound.
I don't know. And
I think that yes, because it's waves.
yeah. And like this action though, we can't hear it. It probably sounds like roaring thunder to like the microscopic dust mites that are around us, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So the
So-
answer is yeah, it does. I didn't learn anything here.
But no, like what I mean is it sound though if it's not being heard? Is it classified as sound?
Yes. I think yes.
I don't think it is.
Because it's not heard.
Because the act of it being heard is what classifies it as sound, like labeling it sound. Because sound and hearing go together. If there's no hearing to be had,
But if all people were deaf in the world, there would still be sound.
there would still be the waves,
Yeah, the waves.
but there would be no sound. No one would label it as sound.
sound waves.
No, they would maybe label it
Should we
as like
make a poll? Yo, comment. Is anybody here? Comment down below if you think that sound has to be heard or that it can exist on its own. If you think it
Is
can
this like
exist
a
on
very
its
like
own-
every square is a rectangle, but not every rectangle is a square? Or is
Frogs
that
and toads.
opposite? Frogs and toads. Frogs and toads.
I've been watching the basement yard too much.
Sound and hearing and sound, like
No,
can
no,
one
no, no.
exist without the other?
Yeah.
I think the act of, like I think to label something as a sound, it has to be heard. Now it can be heard by anything. Like so the ultrasonic beeper thing that I bought for my aunt for her dog.
Yeah.
I click that and to me it's silent. I hear nothing. But the dog reacts to it, so I know he's hearing it.
So something has to hear it.
Something has to hear it to
But
be
in the
classified
woods,
as
probably
sound.
something hears the tree fall.
But if nothing is around,
There's
That's the whole
always
point.
something around.
but that's the whole point. If there's nothing around,
In a vacuum?
nothing and no one to hear it, and that's what I'm saying. Saying like no one is around to hear it, absolutely nothing, not even the smallest microscopic anything. If it's not around to hear it, then,
then there would be no sound.
That's exactly what I'm saying, because it would be as if it was happening in a vacuum.
But you have to define hear.
Like it's hitting the eardrum, the waves are being processed in the brain as audible sound. Because if deaf people are around, they're not receiving it in a way that actually is audible. They might feel the vibrations,
But then there's
but
still
to them
sound.
there is no sound.
That's sound.
But I don't think it is. Because it would still be happening in a hearingless vacuum.
But that's not how sound works.
No, it's not how sound
Well, then
waves work.
But then have the same conversation about light waves. Light waves travel in a vacuum.
But sound does not.
But if a light bulb shines in the woods and no one's there to see it, did it shine?
Well, of course it did.
But it has to be shown into the eyes. I'm saying it's the same thing.
No, I'm saying it's totally different because sound does not travel in a vacuum, whereas light does. So light, no matter the circumstance, will always be classified as light. But if there is no one to hear it, and therefore there's nothing for it to travel to and be received
I don't know.
to.
Did somebody I feel like someone Is anybody saying anything about this? Does anybody want to weigh
I don't
in?
know why I'm getting so worked up. Like, you're allowed to have your own opinion about that, obviously. But I guess, what did someone call it? Like, recreational arguing.
What's that, for fun?
I'm arguing, but this is actually just a conversation. Like, you're allowed to have your own opinion. You're allowed to have a different stance on it. But I'm arguing as if, like, I have to have you agree with me. But I'm not. Oh, I'm so worked up. Oops.
I think it's still sound. Because of sound waves.
The waves will always exist. But I wouldn't classify it as sound until it's being heard. That's what I'm saying. So like I said, I always mistook I always just mistook the question in and of itself.
But I still don't get what's the point of saying it. Because it's like a metaphor, isn't it?
I don't know.
Or is it just like one of those rhetorical questions we don't know the answer to?
It's like one of those rhetorical questions, but I always interpreted the question incorrectly. You know, if a tree falls and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? I always just interpreted that as like the tree decides not to put out sound waves when it falls. I'm like, that would require a sentience and an ability to turn on and off the physics of the world. Like, it was always such a dumb question to me, but I actually thought about it. I was like, no, I don't think that's what it's asking. I don't think that's what it's inferring. And I actually thought about it. So I think the better way to ask the question is sound classified as sound only if it's being heard, or is it always sound whether or not something or someone is around to hear it?
But then you could be like, if a tree falls in a vacuum, does it make a sound? And then the answer is no. But if a tree falls in a room that has air particles and a hard tile floor, does it make a sound?
But do you
Yes.
label the sound waves as sound?
Yeah.
Or are they just reactionary waves?
Sound
Because you can
waves.
have motion. You can have motion and everything.
They're vibrations.
Yeah. But does it always produce a sound? Like, is it classified as sound?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
I think there's a difference of sound and noise, though.
Say what?
Noise is heard. Sound is waves, but noise is heard. There is a scientific difference between noise and sound.
Oh, back it up then. Then I say noise. I'm talking about noise.
Okay. Yeah, noise has to be heard.
Ugh.
I believe that.
Ugh.
But sound waves, no.
That's what I'm saying. I always thought it just like people were saying, oh, it turns off sound waves. I'm like, no, there are still waves being produced.
No, there's a difference.
But to classify it as, I guess, okay, label it as noise.
Yeah. But that's not the question. It doesn't make a sound, isn't it?
Now that's going into a whole other question of like, what is, now I never knew there was a difference between sound and noise.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a
Scientifically.
whole other conversation. The delineation between the two, I was not.
It depends on how you deliver it then. Does it make a noise? No. Does it make a sound? Yeah. There's my final answer. Submit it. Cha-ching!
And on that note, then I guess we would totally agree. Okay. That was so.
Yeah, because it makes sound waves, unless it's in a vacuum, but why would it be?
See, I would classify when someone says sound waves, I'm saying it is heard.
No, that's noise.
I hate you.
Why?
because I do feel like I was arguing and we were saying the exact same thing, but you were making a delineation that I was not making.
Noise.
Ah, okay. So yeah, on that front, wow, my brain hurts really bad now. I had a migraine to begin with, but here we go.
You worked
Hey.
yourself up.
Let's dial it back though, and let me just clarify. Last week we were on TikTok, and I'm an idiot. What are you doing?
I'm just drawing attention
Oh,
for the
okay.
people. Are there people?
I need to go back and look. Hold on. Yeah, there's a few people. Hi to the few people who are actually here.
Welcome
so
back.
last week,
Welcome to. This is our 100th podcast episode. Check us out right here.
I don't know if I ever said it, but shalom, shalom. Welcome to my aunt's attic. Goodness gracious.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Let's unpack.
So last week somebody had asked us the question, who's your favorite singer or vocalist? And this one over here.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, this is me. This is all me. I'm stupid. I will admit to that. This one over here said Adam Lambert, and my stupid brain conjured up the image of Adam Levine.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
But you're very familiar with Adam Lambert. So
I am
I'm
very
confused.
familiar. I am confused as well. My brain is.
Rewind the tape.
This
Oh,
is the
no.
same brain
I
that
swear.
processes stoplights I'll look at a green and like, oh, that's red. I got to stop. So that's Adam Lambert and Adam Levine. They are apparently interchangeable to me. She said Adam Lambert is one of the greatest vocalists, and I vehemently said, haha, no, thinking she was talking about Adam Levine.
He's okay, but I wouldn't put him up there.
No.
I like his music enough.
Yeah, Adam Levine. No, Adam Lambert, however, yes, I will
Yeah,
give
someone was like, who was your favorite singer? And I'm like, well, I don't really listen to like independent artists, but if I had to name who I think is like the best singer maybe in the world, it would be him. And you were like,
I was so adamant about it. I was like,
no. And I was like, wait.
Yeah. No, I totally agree as far as Adam Lambert goes. So
yeah.
Okay, let's catch up with this real quick though. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Said sound waves continue forever, actually, scientifically.
What?
It is true.
Oh, like, but not in a vacuum.
No, not in a vacuum.
Light waves go forever in a vacuum.
Yes.
Because there's nothing stopping them.
Yeah.
That's so silly.
Yeah. Even if
like,
not
what
heard.
Even are they?
Even if not heard, sound continues forever, they said.
I like that.
That is so much
that
more...
makes sense because it keeps going.
Well, I mean...
Doppler effect. Do you guys love the Doppler effect? I'm obsessed with it.
All energy, energy cannot be created or destroyed. It just transforms into other forms of energy.
Like earthquakes.
So thank you for that. Yes. And actually, even if not heard, sound continues forever. That is so much more poetic.
Yeah, let's start saying that. Who said that?
That was, are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
Oh, that's their username?
Yeah.
I thought they just said that.
No. That's what they're labeled
I'm
as.
going to start saying that.
That's good. Unstoppable Zeke said, what's the podcast about? We don't know.
Whatever you want it to be. We have 100 episodes.
You tell
us.
us.
Still can't tell you what they're about.
You tell us what you want it to be about.
Go look on YouTube. Go on YouTube. YouTube.
YouTube.
You tell me.
Is this ironic or on the spectrum?
Yeah.
What is this, Johnny Bot? We don't know how to answer that.
Yep.
Yes. Yes. Maybe. No.
Yeah.
Do you know? Do you remember that from? Did you ever watch We Sing Kingdom? We Singdom?
No.
Oh my gosh! There was the princess and the frog and everything. And she's like, yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so.
Is this like the tofu song that you were trying to? The songs with the plates that sing or something?
Well, come again?
There was like the song about the plates and the forks were
fork,
singing.
Knife, spoon.
There
fork,
we go.
Knife, spoon.
There it is. I knew that I just had to.
That was from a middle school play I was in called Dear Edwina. It was god awful. Even my parents, they were like, "Hey, you did really good. That was a very bad show." And I'm like, "I know."
That's why I've never heard of it.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
Goodness.
Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a real bad one. Where did we come from? Where did we go?
Sound. I love Cotton Eye Joe, by the way.
What did you say earlier though?
Sound.
No, something about something other. Oh, Doppler effect.
Love it.
Oh my. Explain.
Dude, this is why this was a good conversation to have with me because the unit about sound and light waves in 7th grade earth science was my favorite unit.
I
Ever.
consider myself a somewhat intelligent person, but I don't even know what you're talking about as far as Doppler effect.
You know what the Doppler effect is?
No. And a lot of people probably also don't. So
do you guys love it? Comment down below if you love the Doppler effect. Okay, the Doppler effect is the most wide known example is when an ambulance goes by and it sounds different when it's far away versus when it's close up.
Oh, 100%. Okay, I didn't know that was called the Doppler effect.
Yeah, so it's how sound waves are affected by the distance.
Yeah, because if an ambulance is coming near you, it sounds super high pitched, but that's because it's shortening the waves.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
And then as it passes you, the waves are getting longer because it's moving away from you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I knew that. I just didn't know what it was called.
I love it. I love it. Do you see that guy that what's the sport when you swing the thing around and then you throw it?
I know it.
Shot put?
I know it. That's when you put
spinning. Curling.
Yes.
Comment down below. What's the name? And Miss Trunchbull did it with the girl with the pigtails. Did you like Matilda when you were a kid?
Yeah,
Oh
for
my
sure. 100%. It's isn't it an old Irish? Part of the Irish
Did someone say?
or Scottish games? No. Nobody has said. We only have a few people
Shot
and
put
nobody is helping us out.
it goes hand in hand.
Either way, what are you going with this?
Do you see that guy who is holding a speaker and he's doing it that sport, whatever you call it, and
Yeah.
it's like playing Defying Gravity, and you can hear the Doppler effect because it's yeah.
I also love. Have you seen the little edits, the memes kind of thing of Defying Gravity? It's just like, oh, the people who are standing around watching it, it's just like, I'm defying.
What?
Like as she's flying around back and forth, they only hear like the little snippets of it,
Oh.
and it's like you're only catching like one or two words of the song. Like I don't. Hey, that's when you have to be there. That's not a thing that you can describe to clarity.
I'm a little bit confused, but that's all right.
Y'all millennials,
It's
or
me.
y'all cool with being called twin? Oh, dear.
I'm a twin. This one's a millennial.
Oh God,
We've got it all.
we got the full spectrum here.
This one's a can you tell? I call everyone a twin in my life. Do you even know what that is? To be like twin?
Does it, like you have the same interests and the same personalities?
It's not. It's way
No?
more casual. It's
Dang.
like bro. It's like you're twin. Hey twin.
I hate
I
everything.
love it. I think it's like such a term of endearment. Like I think it's the sweetest.
Okay,
thing to be
so
called.
you know what's sad though? My introduction to twin
I
was-
think.
was from the very millennial-esque books of oh gosh, the Marked, Betrayed, Chosen. It's the vampire series. I forget what the whole series is called or whatever. But there's 12 books in it, and there were two characters who were complete opposites as far as the way they look. And yet they basically finished each other's sentences. They liked the same things, and they only ever referred to each other as twin.
Okay.
So that's what my immediate
That was
association
your
is.
first impression of like what a twin is?
Well,
as a
I've
kid?
heard people say it, but when I hear it, I make the association with what they were doing, which is like everything about them was the same. They had
It's
basically
not-
the
it
same
just means
personality.
like your friend.
Okay.
Twin. But I love it.
Cute.
I think it's
Sure.
cute.
I
Mary-Kate
hate
and
that
Ashley
everything
Olsen.
changes and there's new things. Apparently Riz is out. Can't say Riz no more.
No, that's not.
Yeah.
not really on that anymore.
I can't keep up with it. Do you remember when we talked about the fact when I was in middle school, whatever, I was always a step behind?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I had my
And that
mom
purse.
waited for that stinking purse. My mom had to wait for everything to go on clearance, but every time anything goes on clearance, it means that it's on its way out of being in fashion.
I stopped
And so I was
caring.
always a step behind. Same thing with the today's lingo and everything. I am always a step behind, and so I don't use any of it because I'm going to use it in the wrong context or in the wrong time. So I just don't do it. Sorry, I am full millennial on that one.
Yeah. But we appreciate the diverse
I
opinions.
make money from your Wi-Fi. Riz, OMG, that was OMG. Yeah, no. Y'all are cracking me up. Oh my gosh. Jenna Marie, reasons why I'm grateful for my younger bro and sis. I wish I had them. I wish I had someone.
Why, to keep you up to date, you mean?
Yeah.
That's, yes, I
keep
have
me
it.
feeling young.
I think it's because I have a younger sister and you have an older brother, so that
Yeah.
puts us in very different
Yeah.
age groups.
I have no one to keep me feeling young. I have this one who's much younger than me, but instead of making me feel young, she just makes me feel older by pointing out how old I am. Thank you. Love you. So sweet. I have enough to spare. Yeah, I'll take them. I'll take them. Oh, y'all are cracking me up. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and my friends are younger than me too, except for you. You're the only friend that I have that is, well, Eric is kind of a friend.
Kind of a friend.
I'm just
A
kidding.
little bit more than a friend,
I'm
I would
just
hope.
kidding. It was a joke.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. He's my best friend, but he's older than me too.
Friend that anyone ever had?
He's my twin. He's not my twin.
No, he's not my twin. What else is there? Hey, so let's also talk about how old I am. Actually, how young you would be. The Percy Jackson books. Did you ever read those?
They were definitely around, but no. Okay,
You don't
let's-
read.
Let's just start. Let's just ask this question. Have you ever read a book?
Period.
Not really. To be honest, I'm not sure that I actually have.
Oh my god.
Like when I think about
Eyes have crossed pages, but there's
a
nothing
lot of
going
my
on.
life, is that what can you define really quickly for me? Imposter syndrome.
Imposter syndrome?
Yeah.
It happens a lot of times with doctors that
What
they
is it?
go.
You just feel like you don't deserve to be there, kind of thing.
Yeah, like you got
Okay.
in on someone else's goodwill rather than your own merit, and therefore you're not actually qualified to do the job you're doing, even though you are fully qualified for it.
So I have a lot of imposter syndrome with like going through school. Like I kind of feel like I just danced my way through it and kind of cut corners and that I didn't actually really do it. And the same goes for reading. I don't feel like I've ever actually like read a whole book. Because I'm
That-
kind of coming in and out of consciousness while I'm doing it. And
Oh.
I'm putting pieces together in my brain. I might have. I don't know, though. Do you guys like to read?
Hold on, we're gonna catch up with some of these because so
Okay.
Make Money from Your Wi-Fi says it's because y'all look like teachers, so it feels weird calling old people twin.
Teachers!
That would probably just be me. That one's young. That one's young.
I'm 23.
I am old.
We're not going to say how old you are. I'm just kidding. Do you want to
We are, because they also asked, what is your guys' birth year? 1995, man.
2002 over here.
I am from the 1900s.
The late 1900s.
I'm from the late
The late
1900s.
20th century.
Oh, sweet Lord.
20th century Fox, baby.
Oh my gosh.
That's all you.
Yeah, I'm old here, so that's fine. You know what?
Sorry. We've
Although-
had people leave when they found out how old we are. Well,
Yeah.
person.
One person that they
One
were like, I
person
thought you were a
left.
teenager, and like she was up and left.
God, it's okay that
Like-
we're older. I almost only
think it's
consume
better.
media from older people. When I find out that someone's younger than me, I'm like, ugh, that makes me feel old. Like I love
Jenna
the
Marie
basement
from '96. Hey, girl.
Okay,
Hey.
good. Okay, thank you. Thank God.
No. So as far as let's back it up though. Percy Jackson, because Jenna was reading Harry Potter Elementary School.
Holy read.
So was I. It was my bedtime story. A chapter of Harry Potter was my bedtime story for
That
my
would have
mom.
went way over my head.
But I am currently at almost 30 years old. I am currently reading the Percy Jackson books, and I'm loving it every single second of it. And so
happy.
I'm currently reading The Trials of Apollo, and I watched the show, binged it. I avoided the show for such a long time though, because I thought it was going to be like hokey and gimmicky and super bad cheesy whenever. I gave it a shot, and while the acting and the line delivery is pretty stilted and a little bit stiff at times, like
Okay.
they just kind of need more time to get into their characters and let them have free range of it a little bit. But the production value of that show is legit. There was one scene that I watched like 14,000 times because I was so impressed by
14,000 times.
I just kept replaying this
Can
like
we get
one
a count on Next to Normal, by the way, before we forget? You haven't watched this since
I'm
last
still
week.
at only 22.
Only.
Yeah, I've
She
been busy.
said the word only 22.
Only 22 times, yes.
Any Next to Normal fans out there?
Um,
Holy reading. Wait, when did she say she was reading Harry Potter?
in elementary school.
What?
It came out in 98.
I was reading Junie B. Jones.
Junie B. Oh my gosh. My name is Junie B. Jones. The B stands for Beatrice. Oh my god, I had that intro locked
Dude,
and
I
loaded.
have one part ingrained in my brain because her mom wouldn't let her paint her fingernails color, so she said she could only paint them the color of spit.
Oh my
Clear.
gosh. I just remember her getting stuck on crutches.
That's awesome.
She was like too short for them, and then she like got up on a chair to get on them, and then
And
she was just hanging.
there. Dude, that's awesome.
But yeah, no, I'm actually like really impressed by the production value of this show. Like I said, I kept watching this one scene because I was like, they really went all out for these stunts and like these fight sequences and everything. Like Walker Scoble, he's like getting knocked around. I was rather impressed.
Huh.
And it was the scene, this
Oh, I
isn't
had
really
a
a
show and
spoiler or
tell
whatever, but it was the scene where Grover is getting pulled into Tartarus by the Hermes winged shoes. That won't make any sense unless you know what I'm talking about. But for anyone who hasn't seen the show, check that one scene really impressed me. Like they're sliding down this sandy, they're in Hades and they're like sliding down this really sandy hill. And
Is it a good like
it's just
book to
yeah, so
What do you call
far I would say it's a very good
Translation?
adaptation.
adaptation?
Especially because they have a what not to do from the original movies that were done with Logan Lerman.
They weren't good.
Horrendous.
I never seen them, but I do love Logan Lerman.
Horrendous. Absolute horrendous adaptations. Started A Court of Thorn and Roses. I can't read. I'm a very good reader, but I
feel like we
can't
had this
do it
problem
here.
last week too.
Oh my gosh.
Holy cow! It's already been a week since last week. Did y'all ever do that?
Oh my god. Jenna Marie started A Court of Thorns and Roses, but may just have to go to reading Percy Jackson. Please do join me on this Greek adventure.
Please.
Also,
I'm not.
these books are so heavy. They're children's books, and he does a very good job of staying within the children's realms, but the implications behind it are dark, man. All of these characters are wildly suicidal. Like,
Yeah, that probably would have gone over my head as a kid.
as reading them as an adult, I'm picking up on
Do you
a
remember when you learned
whole
like,
lot of
can we
suicidal
say
ideation.
wait, can we say that?
Yeah, too late now. We said it. I don't know.
Do you remember when you learned what that was? I remember the exact moment.
What?
That
That? That thing that
Remember?
we really kind of can't
That
say.
we just said 3 times. We're not going to say it anymore just in case because we're already on thin ice with TikTok.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you learned what it was? Because I, for a long time, didn't know. And I thought it was like maybe a disease.
I don't recall when I like learned what it was, but considering I have it, I'm pretty familiar with it.
No, dude, I remember I was in 4th grade and we were like in history and it was like da-da-da-da. Someone jumped off the boat and blank blank. And I was
Razor. Yes, you can get a shout out from us if I learned how to talk.
like, Razor?
Razor. Hi, Razor.
Shout
Thanks for
out
joining us.
Razor. Hey.
Oh, Jenna Marie. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
I learned when my bro did it to himself.
Oh, jeez.
I'm so sorry. Oh, that
my
that
God.
sucks on so many levels. I'm so sorry. I know we're like,
That also must have been so confusing.
I don't mean to laugh. That's awful, but like,
Well, let's ask Jenna Marie. Are we funny ha-has yet, or is this too soon? I'm asking.
yeah, are we doing dark humor now?
We're not going to make jokes about it. I'm asking if you do.
Do I?
No, her.
Her? Wait for it. There's like a lag.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Yeah. But where were you going for that? You remember the moment you
The
learned-
exact moment, because I remember wondering for a minute, and I thought like maybe it's a disease, like people die by that, and like cancer.
people do die by that.
No, but I thought of it like as in like it's something you catch or something.
Jenna Marie always jokes about it, low key.
Okay, good. I mean, for you.
I'm heartbroken, but got to do what you got to do to get through, right? Oh God, King
but I
Flex.
learned about
Yes,
it
you
in
can
history.
tell a joke. It better be good. They
What?
said, "Can I tell a joke?" Yeah.
Oh, I thought they said that to us.
No, they can tell a joke.
you
but
can
it's gotta
tell a
be
joke.
good.
Better be good. I'm like, oh dang. Can you tell a joke? Sure. I've got one. Does a tree make a sound if it falls?
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh man, if y'all weren't here for the beginning of this episode, then you're gonna have to check it out later on YouTube.
We were debating if a tree falls in the wood, does it make a sound?
It was a hot, apparently recreational argument for me, but
I mean, I felt fine because I don't really care.
it's gonna be super corny. Oh gosh. Okay.
What the
The
joke?
joke.
We're waiting
It's
for a
coming. It's
joke?
incoming. Yeah.
I'm scared.
So, explain the moment that you learned about it, though.
Oh, I was
That's
just
horrifying.
I was in 4th grade. My teacher's name was Mrs. Jones, and Miss Jones. She got married after that year. I don't know what her new last name is, but it was in the times where like you had the same teacher for all your classes. So she was my only teacher, except I had another teacher for math and religion. Anyway, I was sitting at my desk, and I think it was for history class, but we learned about someone who I don't remember who it was, but they had jumped off a boat, and she said, you know, he jumped off a boat and blank blank committed to the afterlife, basically in better terms. And I remember thinking like, oh, I didn't even know that you could do that.
That's not allowed.
I didn't know you could do that. Like I knew what killing other people was. I didn't know you could kill yourself. I didn't know. Sorry, is that awful to say? What's
We're
the
switching
joke?
the subject, though.
What's the joke? Is it good?
No.
Is it there?
I
It's
love
bad?
it, though. My friend was looking for an Allen wrench, and I was like, who's Allen? And why does he need a wrench?
You know what? I like that because I work at a hardware store.
I love it.
And why do they call it that?
I hate myself for laughing at this. Oh, my
At
gosh.
the po-
That's
oh.
Jenna Marie. That was Jenna laughing
Oh,
at King
Lord.
Blex. King Blex is the one who was asking the joke.
Shout out to you. I like that
Shout
joke.
out to both of you. That's just...
I love anti-jokes.
Can I tell my favorite one?
Yeah.
I've told it before, and it's so stupid. I love it so much.
Go.
I just knocked my teeth against the mic.
That's the worst.
Everyone knows this.
Y'all getting a load of this?
What did Batman say to Robin before they got into the Batmobile?
Is it like, let's get in the Batmobile?
Get in the car.
Nice. That's so stupid, by the
I
way.
love it so much.
That's so dumb.
Or why did Jenny fall off the swing?
I don't know.
Because Jenny doesn't have any arms.
Nice. Oh, Lord. Did you watch ASDF? Were you an ASDF kid?
I don't know what that is.
Holy millennial.
Don't hold that against me. I need my blankie. I'm
Yeah,
crying.
where
I
is
need
it?
my blankie. Oh, I left it
No,
at home.
ASDF is not new. That is like early ages of YouTube. I'm surprised you don't know what that is.
As soon as you start talking about it, I'll probably remember.
It's
what
like
it
those
is.
dumb little black and white cartoon videos of like everybody do the flap, like that kind of thing.
100% don't know what you're talking about.
Dang it! Come on, guys, someone help me in the comments. ASDF.
King Blex knows what you're talking about. I
Thank
don't.
you. See, top tier humor,
Oh my god,
dude.
I'm crying still.
That's crazy. I'm
Good
trying to think.
gravy.
I just love them, but I don't have any on the top of my head. Off the
No,
top of my
I
head?
used to on Twitter when I still had a Twitter long before. Don't look for me, folks. I don't have one anymore. But I used to follow Anti-Joke Jamal.
Okay.
There was an account, Anti-Joke Jamal, and that's where I got all my favorite jokes from.
Huh.
Yeah. No, oh, I forgot. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Not Jenny. She has no arms.
Dang.
Oh my god.
Dang.
I need to go to bed. It's like that 3 a.m. giggle. Everything is so funny.
Jenny has no arms.
Oh my god.
I hate the interrupting cow one. Can I say that? That's my least favorite joke.
Yeah.
It's too much.
There's like fun and creative and silly and just outright straightforward. That one's just like, oh, okay.
Too much.
You know what I can't stand? Oh, we're switching gears a little bit. I cannot stand the jokes that are humiliating for somebody.
Like
I
what?
love like innocent and pure jokes. Like I saw a video, these guys were going through the airport and they were checking in with their boarding passes, and the friend handed out the boarding passes and gave one that was like massive, like printed out on absolutely huge paper. That's
Yeah.
hilarious to me. It's such a simple, no harm, no foul, just make people giggle. It's silly fun. But the one, it was like a TikTok trend where they like, give me my money or whatever it is. And then
Oh, that one.
hate that. I
Oh,
despise
that,
that with
feel so bad.
every fiber of my being. I hate that. Why is someone else's humiliation funny to you? Like if you want to pull a silly, fun, totally innocent
I think
joke,
to do
but,
that
like,
one, they have to be a really good sport. Like you have to know that they're going to be a good sport about it.
I'm not a good sport about it. Like I'll laugh about it in the
couldn't
moment.
do that
I
one.
would laugh about it in the moment. If someone did that to me,
no.
though, I would like laugh. But then, trust me, I would be thinking about it. That boat. I'm jumping off that boat.
I'm dying to remember who the guy was. I don't know who he was. Famous. I don't know.
I'm still crying. Oh my gosh.
Was I learning about the Titanic? I don't remember.
I mean, that would be accurate, kind of.
Maybe.
King Blex has another joke, and I'm here for
We're
it.
so here.
We're here for it. NCSU said you need an uncle.
Because it's my Aunt's Attic.
Oops.
Is that like a play? Like,
Is that
What
like
are you
is
trying
that
to
like
do
a,
here?
was that a flirt? Was that a come on? I don't speak the language of flirt, so I don't know if that was what that was.
you need an uncle? I want to be an uncle.
Chuckle Nuts. Can you prank my I can't read at all. Chuckle Nuts. Can you prank call my friend?
Oh my god, yes.
Do it.
Wait, okay.
How do we do this? How do we go about doing
Wait,
this?
but how do we get the phone number? I don't want them to just like
Yeah.
give it out.
We totally would. I
Wait,
just
that's
don't
a great
know,
idea.
I don't know logistically if this would work.
Why not?
I don't know. Oh, they just gave it. They just gave it. Okay, here you go. I'm not
Okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna.
Wait,
well,
but what if it's something weird? Like, don't prank me by making me prank them. Like, what if I call it and it's like Shrek? I'm scared.
wait, if it's who?
I don't know.
I can't believe they put it in the chat.
Can I type it in?
Can you delete that afterward?
Hold on. I gotta type it in first.
Oh, okay. Here. We're typing. We're typing.
No, King Blex. Yes, it's happening.
Oh my gosh, this is
Oh my
hilarious.
god, that's.
What do you want us to prank them with? Like, what? Can we just? Or is it just doing? Hey, can I order a pizza? And they're like,
hey, do I have an Allen wrench? Who's Allen?
Who's Alan? Hey, is Alan there? You got a wrench? Oh, that's hilarious.
Can both of you take turns sitting on my face farting, and then I'll fuck you in the ass?
That is
That's
not.
awesome.
That was not it for me.
Thank you.
Um,
I knew that was. Did I know that was gonna happen? I knew that was gonna happen. You dropped your own phone number in the chat. God bless. I'm gonna call you later. I'm just gonna keep calling you.
See, I was kind of hoping for. Okay,
I knew
this
it was
actually
gonna
reminds me
happen.
of this time that before I realized that I was not for the dating scene. I was on.
Was that a child, by the way?
Oh gosh, folks, that's what I mean. Don't do that. Don't
I
do
knew.
that.
I knew that was gonna
I should
happen.
have seen it coming because, like I
I knew it
said,
was gonna happen.
this was, like I said, before I realized that dating was not for me. I was on a dating site, and me being the dummy, oblivious, innocent person that I am, saw someone's profile, and then we were texting or whatever back and forth. They were just like, "I'm hung like a horse," or no, I should say,
This is TikTok.
sorry, I don't know. But they're in their profile, they're just like, "I'm like a horse," and I was like, "What does that mean?" I
You
was
got a
hoping
long
for
face?
something.
Why the long face?
Yeah, I was hoping for something a little bit more creative, a little bit
face
more poetic than, and then they came back with like their anatomy
face?
is like a
Their
horse's
face?
anatomy, and I'm
Their
like,
face?
I was really hoping like you were a passionate outdoorsman who loved to go running.
I like to trot
Yeah,
in a field and gallop. Who was that,
I am
by the way?
not repeating that one.
Guys, don't
Come
be
on, don't be
weird.
rude.
This is TikTok.
I don't know what that means, but I'm also not going to read that one. Hey, let's be nice. I don't know what
Dang
any
it!
of
I
this
was
is.
excited to prank call someone with the Allen key.
I was too.
with the Allen
I
wrench
wanted to
joke.
actually prank call someone, not that
It's
nonsense.
okay. Maybe we'll do another live. And we will
Immediate
prank
turn
call
off
people.
when a man talks like that to me. 100%. I'm right there with you, Jenna.
Yeah, Jenna, you're a real one.
We like you.
Be like, yeah, you're
My
ours
friend.
now.
You're
Sorry.
ours. We're keeping you. Yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Was that an actual child? He sounded like a child.
I don't know.
Oh my
I just like a
God.
little bit more poetic, a little
That's
bit
so
more
funny.
creative, and that's the like I said, creative as far as the jokes go, and not humiliating. So, yeah, I don't like humiliation jokes and stuff like that.
I don't know. I don't like secondhand embarrassment. I get it really bad.
Oh yeah, no, I've had to shut books, I've had to turn off movies, I've had to walk away
Hello.
from shows.
Uh-oh. I told you this was going to happen.
What?
Live visibility restricted.
Restricted as we are cut
Your
off.
live eligibility is restricted because your live does not comply. Okay. Restricted for some audiences. Okay. So I
Oh.
think people are going to get like a flag basically before they join. It'll be like, do you want to join? Because we freaking the horse thing, bro.
Sorry, I didn't mean to actually.
And probably that kid. Thanks a lot. You're probably
Yeah.
gone now though.
Yeah, we don't cuss on here very much anymore.
I don't ever.
I will say that when I first here, you know what? Here we go. Sorry, Mary Grace. I don't know if
We're
you want
going to
me
get
to do this.
restricted again.
No, we're not going to get restricted, but people are going to sign off. People are going to be done with, and this is my fault. I'll take responsibility for this. I'll own it 100%.
What's happening?
But point is, if you go back to our original, first few episodes, they're terrible. Don't. I don't know.
Actually, don't do that.
Don't do that. They're actually terrible. We didn't know what we were doing. But we did swear a whole lot more. The content that we had was just really all over the place. And it was also because I was in a really, really bad place when we first started this.
Especially like chaotic energy.
Yeah. From chaotic energy to this, when we switched over, I was in a really dark place. And I didn't care about anything, anyone, or myself in a way that I needed to kind of edit what I put out there. I didn't care. And so when things have changed a lot, and this is what I mean when people are going to start signing off, because this is a very divisive topic, unfortunately.
Wait, be careful. Where are we going?
Oh, don't worry. I keep hyping it up like it's a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's actually a beautiful thing. I'm a Christian, and I recognize the fact that that's not how a Christian acts. That's not how I want to. That's not the type of relationship that I want with God. My number one priority in all of life is my relationship with Jesus, and what I was putting out, the content that we were putting out, it was mainly me. I'm not going to blame you for it or anything, but the way I was speaking is not the type of relationship, the type of things that I wanted out there in life. And I was just horribly convicted about it. And so I cleaned up my language a whole lot. And we don't do that here anymore. Sorry, folks. Call me a prude, but I don't do that. You know, jokes like that. I was really hoping for a silly, fun,
No,
you know.
I knew that was gonna
So
happen.
I'm kind of bummed. Like that was gross.
No,
that was
maybe
gross.
Next week we should just do like prank calls or something.
I don't know how to do prank calls without immediately giving up the joke. I'll start giggling, and
I got it.
I'm a terrible. I can't.
I mean, since we started, I like have gone in with the mindset of like, I want to be able to show this to my family, and so I feel fine about our first episodes.
The first episode. If I was like really horribly not okay with, my thing is like I'm okay seeing the transit. I'm okay with having the evidence of who I was and who, because it shows like, hey, I don't want to be that person anymore. And if I
Yeah,
deleted
grow.
all the evidence of it, then I wouldn't have that, you
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
that's not what I want to do anymore. That's not who I want to be. And I was actually just talking to my mom about this the other day, that I really love that we do this. We do this podcast just for us, and then we like sharing it with other people. But we've done this for almost 2 years, and we have like 0 followers, or like we just recently started posting on
Go
YouTube and all of this stuff
Go.
to kind of gain a little bit of traction
YouTube,
with people.
Spotify, Apple, Google. Google us. You can look us up on AI. ChatGPT knows who we are. Google Bard knows who we are.
Yeah.
Go right now. Go
But
there.
I was talking to my mom about the fact that I don't go to therapy because I'm too self-analytical. Anything a therapist would say to me, I'm like, already thought about that. That's not the answer. Don't want to do that. I also have a horrible problem with authority. The good Lord above is quite literally the only person I ever want to listen to. But where was I going with this? Oh, the fact that I love having evidence of our conversations because, like I said, as I'm going back through and editing them, like, oh, that's not a conversation I ever need to repeat. Oh, that's not the way I want to think about that anymore. Oh, I should probably repent about that one. I need to apologize to this person about that. You know, and I'm calling myself out on it. And I have that evidence to refer back to be like, hey, remember when you did that? You didn't like that. Don't do it again, big dummy. So, if for nothing else, I love having a podcast just for that.
for evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's also like calling myself out because like nobody can hold anything against me, and I'm like, it's already out there.
it's all.
It's all right there. Like, I'll answer it. Like, if I say, I always say, if I say something super hypocritical or offensive, then that's, I don't mean to. I'm doing it in ignorance. So please call me out on it in a nice way. Don't be rude. I'm sensitive. I will cry.
Do you want to know what I did yesterday that I hate, that I feel like is super embarrassing?
Oh, what?
Well, it's not that weird. It's not weird. But so so for those who don't know, in a couple weeks I'm moving to Rochester for school. Anyway, I need a job there. A job, if you will. And so I managed to have 2 interviews scheduled on the same day, like within an hour and a half of each other. I'm like, perfect. Like, I'll knock 2 out and I'll probably get both of them. It's the mindset I'm going in with because they're both hostess jobs.
At what? Where?
I don't want to say because
Okay.
it's a little bit embarrassing.
Are
Just
we gonna-
restaurants. Just chain restaurants.
Are we
But
going to figure out when I need to come to Rochester so we can
Yeah.
do this?
We are going to figure. But I'm going to be home.
And then do you get discounts on the food?
Didn't get the jobs.
I wasn't listening. I was reading comments, so I'm sorry. I'm going to have to listen back through.
Here's what happened. So I had 2 interviews lined up. And here's the thing. I am going to come home every weekend, almost every weekend.
You say that now.
Either way, I do not want to commit to either being there or being here. I don't want to have a job that I just do here on the weekends because I don't want to guarantee that I have to come home every weekend. And I don't want a job on the weekends there because maybe I do want to come home some weekends. Okay?
Yep.
So I'm going to keep my availability tied to when I have class because that is when I have to be there, which is Monday through Thursday. I'm part-time. I'm available from noon until the sun goes down.
And after.
It's a good amount of time. No, I have to go to bed.
Well, the sun goes down by time school starts. It goes down at like 7 o'clock.
Okay, then maybe till 8 or 9. Maybe.
Okay.
Let's push it a little bit. So it's like 9 hours. Anyway. So I hate how the world is because you apply online and then they don't look at it. I don't know. Because, okay, so here's what happened. I applied to a chain restaurant, I'll call it, online. And, the posting says flexible hours, tell us about your experience. Fill out this whole thing about your education. Tell us about when you're available, right? I have to fill out this whole thing online. And then I get there, and a guy sits down in front of me with a piece of paper, and he says, okay, what's your name? What experience do you have? When are you available?
Like, we already went through this if you
I'm
had just looked at it.
And I'm like, I have my resume if you'd like to. No, I don't want that. And what he said to me, he says, I'm going to be honest with you. We've had 35 interviews this week. We've already filled the position. If you're not available for the weekends, I really don't see a point in continuing this.
wow.
This all happened before my interview was even scheduled to start. I walked in 10 minutes early. He sat down with me 5 minutes early. It was over in 2 minutes.
I hate
Pointless.
life.
The second interview.
Pause for 1 second. There it is.
Oh, someone say something? I forgot the people are.
King Blex mentioned that they were going to DM us for another joke because
Why?
I don't think it was going through.
Okay.
I want to
Is
hear.
it weird?
I want to hear another joke as long as.
Oh,
it's,
we're restricted.
I think it was
restricted because
before
of
that
what Danielle
happened.
said.
I think it was not coming through before. I'll DM you the joke. It's not even inappropriate. It's just as corny as the Alan joke. I want to hear
Okay.
it, but I don't know how.
Well,
don't know how
you're
to
not.
use
You don't
TikTok.
have my account, so I don't know what you're gonna do.
I don't know where it is. I don't.
You
know.
don't have my account.
Try sending it again.
No,
through the-
you don't have my account, Danielle. How are you gonna check my DM?
no, not your DM. I'm saying check it. Like try to do it again at the comments. And I don't know how TikTok works. I'm a millennial.
My friend was listening to Sirius XM, and I was like, "Why are they so serious? Maybe they should lighten up." Am I right?
Where's that at?
In my DM,
Wait. Read it again.
my friend was. This is the joke that he's gonna DM us.
I wasn't listening. I'm really bad at this. Do it again.
My friend was listening to Sirius XM, and I was like, "Why are they so serious? Maybe they should lighten up." Am I right? I like it. I'm
I
gonna
like it.
follow you,
I like it a lot.
King Blex.
Oh man. I love that.
Anyway,
Sorry, yeah. Next interview. Second.
the same thing. This guy sits down with me. He's like, "What's your name? When are you available?" I'm like, "Why did I fill out that whole thing online?" But then I walk into places. "Hi, are you hiring?" "Yeah, but you have to fill it out online." I'm right here. Can you see me? I'm right here. And also, it's so silly. I'm just like, I just feel like the only thing that's stopping me is because I have the availability that I have, and then I can't give up my soul for like Five Below and Old Navy. I'm like, really? Because I'm looking around at these like 14-year-old girls that are working at these places. I'm like, they must just have the availability.
I'm well far removed from that type of.
I'm so over it. Dude, I walked into
My
like,
advice would get yourself a trade job, start your own business, and live like I am.
you want me to
Self-employed,
start my own
my
business
own boss.
while I'm in school in Rochester.
Listen, I started my own business at 21 years old.
But I'm not good at life.
Nor was I. And that's where we're going to loop back to the whole conversation we had before, where life is all connections.
That's
If-
my point.
It's all connections. It's all who
Especially
you
in
know.
Rochester, it's really bad.
If you can be a Nepo baby, be a Nepo baby.
embrace it.
Just own it for all it's worth.
But I feel like I was in a movie. Like I walked into like 14 different establishments and like shook 25 hands and gave people my name and dropped off my resume, and it was just all so pointless and so stupid. But I actually ended up having 4 interviews instead of 2 because places just like
I was
Interview
going
me.
to. You texted me. I didn't see it until the next day when I was at work, and you said if you wanted to go. I was trying to wrap up work. I was at work
You're
when you
good.
were leaving, and I was like, I think I missed my window to go. I was going to go.
you wouldn't have wanted to. I was very grumpy.
I'm glad I didn't then.
But and also I was just driving back and forth to places trying to apply.
Jenna Marie, you are 100% correct. I say this all the time. Being successful in today's time is networking with the right people. 100%.
Ah!
That's I forget what episode it was. It was just a couple episodes ago. We were talking about, or I was talking about how college is honestly huge scam. That the majority, other than a few key careers, you don't need college. You can either learn everything you want to on your own, free. Go to the library. You can learn it on your own. It's just the credentials. It's just the label. It's just the pretty little paper degree that you need. That careers always say that you have to have. But the information is there for the taking. It's all online. It's all right there. And then the majority of jobs can be learned on the job. So instead of wasting our time at college for 4 years, kids should be going into internships and experiencing different types of jobs in the present time under a mentor, getting first hands-on experience. And then by the time you actually find the job that you're like, okay, I actually really like being here. This is something that I'm really intrigued with. Let's learn a little bit more. All of a sudden you have 4 years worth of experience in the time that you would be in 4 years of college. So, a 22-year-old has the experience of a full-fledged, I'm like,
Yeah.
the entire process is so messed up. So many jobs can be done through mentorship and internship, and just hit the ground running. Shake hands with as many freaking people as you can. Go to every company and say, set up a meeting with the CEO of any company. Just get on the books and say, hey, I have no idea what your job is even about. I wanted to ask you a few questions and I made the appointment. Here we go. You have ins with the top CEOs of how many companies just because you made the appointment.
This is draining the life out of me.
So sorry.
I can't talk about it anymore.
So sorry. I'm
so
just so
over it.
adamant about it. This is coming from someone who dropped out of college, went back to college for something that they were interested in, did trade school, now has a good career without tons of thousands of dollars of debts. Which actually, I'm just trying to pay
Deaths.
off. Yeah. I just tried to pay off I have like a couple $1,000s that I'm like, I can hand you cash. Just take it.
Yeah.
And they're like, you're locked into a $50 a month. And I'm like, excuse me? And I keep trying to pay it off. And they're just like, nope, we can't take it at this time. Sorry, it bounced back. I'm like, take my money. Let me
Don't
out
you
of
love
this
when they don't let
hellhole.
you give them your money? Dude, I just don't get why it's so hard for me to get into a freaking entry-level position right now. For anyone who's wondering, yes, I have experience and a bachelor's degree. Hire me
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
Bath and Body Works, please.
Yeah.
Places I walked into yesterday. GameStop gave me a maybe. Bath and Body Works gave me a maybe. Old Navy told me to apply online. Michaels told me to apply online. Hobby Lobby was the only person who had a paper application. Lowe's only wanted someone overnight. The gas station only wanted someone overnight. Got denied from those 2 restaurants I don't want to name because I'm embarrassed.
Whole lot going on.
Where else did I walk into? I've applied online to Walmart, Target, Home Depot.
And every time it chips away a little bit
I
at your
either
soul.
hear nothing or and then again, the second restaurant I walked into, I will say this restaurant has, it's gonna give away what it is, a gift shop attached to it.
Yeah, 100% it gave it away.
And they were like, well, we don't need you for that availability in the restaurant, but maybe the retail manager will want you. Either way, you'll hear from one of us whether we need you or not within the hour.
Yeah.
I've heard 0 things.
Mm.
Yes, since yesterday.
Real quick. King Blex is still in college.
God bless you. So,
God
well,
bless.
so am I,
Good luck with that. I hope.
What are
I
you
genuinely,
going for?
Yeah. What are you going for? I hope it's something that you really like. If it's not something that you like, there's a term for it. Someone hit me up with the term. I can't think of it. That when you invest so much time into something, even though you're starting to not like it, you can't get yourself to quit and move on to the next thing because of the time that you invested. You don't want to waste that. Waste the time. If you don't like what you're doing, switch. Please
I
switch.
think that goes for also dating people.
Yeah. Get out. As soon as you're like, this doesn't feel great, get out. Get out. Jenna Marie asked, like, what did you go for to college? I originally went to college the first time right out of high school. I went to college for occupational therapy because I broke my arm at 16. I did occupational therapy, really liked it. I was like, maybe this could be a career. Went to college, hated everything about college, so I dropped out. Didn't go back to school until I was a total bum. Went to trade school for massage therapy. I'm a licensed massage therapist. And now I've owned my own business in that for a little over 8 years. And then while I was doing that still, I went back to college with this one for American Sign Language.
Yeah, so I
Just because I
Went-
wanted to.
for sign language and I have a bachelor's of communication, but I'm going to be getting another bachelor's in sign language interpreting from Rochester Institute of Technology. Find me there.
Sports management.
Oh, that's always really
Ooh.
good. That people who are into that are always very successful.
That's awesome.
No, that's good. Good for you.
Oh, that's exciting. If you meet any hockey players,
Wait, we'll be your nepo babies. I'm assuming you're a nepo baby. You might be, because I know that feels a lot of connections. But if you are up in somewhere someday,
We're
remember
shaking
us.
hands. We're making connections right now. We're networking
Hi.
right now. Hi.
nice to meet you.
I'm super into hockey and all hockey players.
Oh yeah,
If
she
you
is.
ever meet Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, oh my god, please let me meet him. Please. I love him. He's
Good
so
grief.
sweet.
Just
He's
someone
so
give
adorable.
me tips for getting a freaking job that's during the week and
Hey,
afternoons.
Aldi grocery
Aldi
store
did
has
not
killer
have
benefits.
any positions open, but yes,
Dang, that sucks.
they did. I checked last night; they didn't have anything open for me. I'm trying to think. It's been so many more things. Just applying for random things at this point.
King
So
Blux
tiring.
took ASL for 3 years in high school. That's very awesome.
Oh my god!
That's awesome.
Good for you.
Love that. I wish ASL was more readily available in most schools. I only had the options of Spanish and French. Took 3 years of Spanish. Couldn't tell you anything.
I actually remember a lot of what I learned from Spanish class. But
You probably
Aldi,
had a good
yeah,
teacher.
no, I did look into Aldi. It's a good idea. I might have to just work at McDonald's because I really don't know. I thought Walmart would have freaking.
Just don't eat the food.
I can't eat really any of it.
Good.
Like
It's not food.
vegetarianly.
It's
I
not
can't.
food. It's
I
that's
can't
not
eat it.
real.
I can't. I'm vegetarian. I
I'm
thought
not even talking
Walmart-
about that. Vegetarian or not, even if you were full blown carnivore, that is not food.
No, I know. I thought Walmart would have hugged me for applying. I thought. But no, I haven't actually heard anything. So that's awesome. It's just that's very unprofessional also.
Yeah, I'm like all these places are like begging for help, and then help is arriving, and then just turn it away. Like what?
No, whatever.
That's frustrating.
Everybody just wants somewhere for weekends and holidays, and it's hard because I'm not going to be in Rochester.
Is water wet?
Did somebody ask that?
I'm asking that. It was kind of in
Oh.
conjunction with the tree falls things. Is water wet?
No, I guess not.
Nope. I agree.
I don't want to argue with again though. I don't want to
No.
increase your migraine.
No, no.
I'm gonna
We're
say
100% with that. No, water is not wet. Water is the thing that makes other things wet.
What about mercury?
What?
Mercury?
Like if you're covered in mercury.
Are you what?
No, you're covered in mercury.
It absorbs though into your skin and then you die.
That is amazing.
What about like something that's not water?
I was thinking about that. Like if someone douses you with gas,
Blood.
it's a liquid, right?
Does
gas is
gas
a
have
liquid.
water in it?
But I wouldn't say if I'm at the
Doesn't
gas
everything
station.
have water in it though? Like everything?
Mm,
Most things.
I
Does
don't
gas
know.
have water in it?
I don't know.
Someone?
I think
What was that
not.
guy's name? Blex?
King Blex?
King Blex? I feel like you would know. Does gas have water in it?
But either way, if I'm at the gas station and some psycho pours a bunch of gas on me,
You're wet for
I'm not
sure.
gonna call someone and say, "Oh, I'm all wet. Can you bring me a change of clothes?"
But
I'm gonna
you're
say,
wet.
"Someone covered me in gas."
No,
Someone,
but you're wet. You're not dry.
no, but I feel like the wet part, it implies water.
Pepsi.
Whereas- No, I'm covered in Pepsi. I wouldn't say, "Oh, I'm all wet," because
But you
if I
are
say,
wet.
"Oh, I was at the restaurant, I got all wet," you're in your head, you think a cup of water probably spilled on you.
Well, when I hear restaurant, I just think back to my days of dishwashing and just I would come home and just my fupa would be wet because of the dishes and it would smell like Mexican restaurant. Really bad.
I had to immediately change when I worked at a pizza shop.
Yeah.
My mom was like, "Get away from me! You
I smelled
stink."
fried.
Yeah,
Like they threw
no,
me
like-
in the fryer.
like you can be wet with other things, but if you're just saying I'm all wet, the implication is water. But if you're wet with anything other than water, there is going to be a clarification made.
Well, I feel like it's an afterthought. I'm covered in Pepsi. Oh man, now my hat's soaking wet.
Yeah, like it comes afterward. Like you can be wet with other things, but like if you're just
I
saying
feel like
I'm
we
all
gotta
wet,
change the subject
it's just
because
water.
TikTok's gonna get us again. Oh gosh.
That's not the kind of wet I'm talking about.
Here we go. You got violated.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, just a reminder.
There's some water and gasoline, King Black says.
I knew he would know. Dude, twin, you get us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But no, I saw this thing on TikTok. It was like, is water wet? It was Avatar. It was a scene from Avatar, and all the different characters are arguing it. Aang was like, "Are you freaking stupid? Like, of course water is wet. It's water."
Did you watch H2O Just Add Water?
100% yes.
Which one did you want to be? I know you wanted to be one of them.
Clear.
You want to be Clear?
Clear.
I named my guinea pig Clear after her because they were both brunette. That's the only reason why.
Oh, no, I actually really liked Ricky.
Ricky.
And let me just say, they ruined
I feel
the
like
character
someone's been
development.
crying. Give me a sec.
One of the dogs is crying, yeah. Ricky and what's his name? It was the bully. What? No, that was with Chloe. Lewis was with Chloe. Ricky was with Clear, I mean. Oh gosh.
Was
What
it
was the bully? He was a jerk to them for a long time.
Wait, you gotta give me a sec. It was
Somebody tell us.
No, don't. I know it because I
can
love
see
saying
his
it.
face.
It was Byron.
No.
One of them was Byron though.
Sure, but that's not who I'm talking about. The
Huh.
one that gets with Ricky.
I don't know. I don't remember it that deep. I don't remember it that well. I know that I watched
way,
it as a child.
It was the one guy at the beginning that
Byron.
kind of always like bullied the three girls or whatever. But then Ricky ends up dating him.
Hilarious.
And they kept it secret for a little while and then it came out. I loved them together. I think the character growth of those characters was
Oh, I want to watch that now.
yeah, I do too. But the character growth was fantastic until they made them all break up. I stopped watching after there was the one season ending or something. They, the three boys are on the shore and they watch their three girls dive into the water and become mermaids or whatever. End scene right there. We don't go any further than that because apparently they break up after that.
Now you stop. Do you ever watch that trend on TikTok where they close the laptop right before the bad thing happens?
Oh yeah,
For sure.
100%. Do you get on live daily? No, unfortunately not.
No, once a week.
we do
Should
once a week.
Nah, we don't got the time for that.
Nah.
Maybe I will have to start going live every day when I'm at school to make money. I'll have to be like those people that are like, nom nom nom. Thanks for the filter.
No.
I don't know what to do. Guys, seriously, drop any ideas if you have any. I asked ChatGPT what job I could do Monday through Thursday, noon to 8, and it was like,
good luck.
maybe something freelance. Maybe you could sell something on Etsy. I'm like,
Maybe you could sell some pictures.
maybe I could sell my soul.
That's already been done deal.
Who,
That's
where?
already been
Who
locked
did
and
I
loaded
sell
and
it to?
gone. No, we do not do live daily.
I might have to.
The attempt is Wednesdays. Today it's Thursday, obviously.
Maybe for them it's Wednesday. Are you in Australia? Yeah.
Yo, Jenna, your crochet orders. That's your business? Drop your
business crochet.
Drop your That was a weird way of putting
Wait,
it.
we'll shout you out.
Not
Not that it's gonna do anything. There's 4 people here.
there's 4 people here. One of them is me.
and one of them might be my sister upstairs. Oh my god, I forgot to tell you I was laughing because my sister joins the live and then she goes, "Can you put the groceries in the fridge?" Did you see that?
No, I didn't. I love
my
that.
God.
I
Instead
love
of just
that.
texting me, joins my live.
Jenna, we'll
Voice
shout you
cracked.
out though. Drop your
What's your business so
your
that we
business
can
name. She's got to get back
Um,
to crocheting orders. She might be gone already. That's
Wait,
okay.
I want to do that. I don't know how to crochet. Though.
I can crochet a square. If it's any more
a
complicated
really good square.
than a square, I'm
Really
not
good
doing
square.
it. Thank you.
Really, I have some.
Snug as a Bug Designs on Instagram. Oh, that is
Oh
so
my
cute.
God. Wait, are you an Epo baby?
Does crochet, knit, logos, and makes apparel. Oh, that's fantastic.
Wait, can you
go,
help
Jenna.
me? I'm serious. Oh, it's gonna tell me I gotta move the square.
I think
Jenna,
it's time we
hold
probably
on.
get off.
Wait, that means it's been an hour, doesn't it?
Probably.
Jenna, can you help me get into that world because I genuinely I need to find something to what?
Let me know if you guys want anything for the pod. We
Oh my
do. We just
God.
don't know what. We'll get back to you on that.
But, like we're gonna pay you because we're not gonna like
Well, obviously, yes.
yeah okay
Yeah.
But Jenna, how do I get into that world? Because I need to I need a job, but I'm also a student.
King Blex.
I need a lot of
Love you.
money because I have rent that I have to pay. Help me. I'm a very creative person. I like to make things. I wanted to show you. But
Did you
they're
ever
upstairs.
finish your house, the structure, the miniature house?
No, it takes so much time. I do like to do it when I have time to do it, but it's not rare that I have time to do it. But I'm about to have so much time. Anyway, I wanted to show and tell it, but I have this pair of old Ray-Bans, which this shouldn't have happened, but the paint on the stem started peeling. So I stripped them, and I have these like Severance stickers, and I made them Severance glasses, and they're actually sick. And I wanted to show them, but maybe I will next week. But
Started because of a car accident. Has nerve damage.
whoa,
Lost her job at Ross. Well, the Ross's loss was the world's gain.
for sure. Is that what I need to do? Do I just need to start an Etsy business? Is that the
YouTube
answer?
is the best teacher.
You learn from YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
we're gonna follow you. Heck yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
for
so
sure.
exciting. Well, if Miss Jenna has to get off and go back
Jenna,
to
if
her
you have a
business,
YouTube account, all of our videos are going to be here. I'm pointing at the thing. We'll follow you back. Subscribe to us. We'll subscribe to you if you want to, or like on Instagram, whatever. We're
yeah,
right
it's
there.
Instagram. She does not sell on Etsy or Shopify. But yeah,
Oh,
we're,
just you sell on Instagram.
we're gonna get connected
so many
with
questions.
you.
Yes. Should we leave?
We need to get off.
I'm like on a roll
This was
now.
a good time. Yeah, but if Jenna has to leave, then it's our turn.
Oh, my Fitbit just told me that I need to move.
I think that's a sign, a legitimate sign.
Well, thank you for everybody who was here. This was a great 100th episode.
This was fun. Good times.
Follow.
Do all the things that
I'm just like pointing.
are required to.
Follow, like, subscribe. We're on YouTube, Spotify,
This, that, and the other.
Apple, Google, iHeartRadio.
This is
Send
gonna be
it to your
a fun
grandma.
one to edit the audio on. Good
Why?
gravy. I don't know. Just the levels are probably gonna be all over the place.
Hey, if you interacted with us on this episode will be on YouTube and Spotify and all of those places that I named. So go check it out after the fact as well.
Yeah.
Except for that kid who called us.
Yeah, don't do that. I mean, I'm
That
probably
was
gonna.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna edit that out of the.
No,
at least the
no,
audio.
leave it in. Leave it
No,
in.
you can leave it in the YouTube, but the audio one, that was gross. That was gross. I don't know
King
about
Black
that.
started following you. Okay, we got a few followers. So I'm going to follow everybody back. Thanks,
Thanks, folks. This was really fun. I really enjoy this.
Yeah, we like doing this. Should we do it again?
Yeah, King Blux, you made it to the 100th. That was. Yeah, and you made it special. You made it totally special. So thank you for that.
Yeah, actually, thank you so much. For
We
your
love.
time.
Seriously, we've only done TikTok lives. Is this the second or third?
Third.
We did one in the very beginning where we got banned because they thought we were like 5, but we were like, no, we swear we're
I don't
actually.
know what they were
old.
thinking. We did get restricted today, though.
But
Not
yeah,
my
this is
fault.
the only like second or third time that we've gone on TikTok live. So thank you guys for being here with us. Like I said, we try to do some like midday Wednesdays. Sometimes life gets in the way, and it's Thursday, so who knows? I don't know if there's any kind of post notifications on TikTok to say, hey, this person is going live.
I think you can turn on a live notification. I think you can.
Okay, there you go, folks. I don't know how to use TikTok, so you know it better than I do. Okay, and on that note, talk with you next time. We can say talk with you now instead of just talk at you.
I'm surprised no one requested to join. That's okay.
I don't even know the first thing about doing that. That's all on you.
Next
Okay,
time.
bye, folks.
Bye. I gotta turn it off. Quick, turn it off. Quick, hang up. Oh, bye, Jenna.